What's up, business owners, and welcome back to the 12 Days of Christmas Business Owner Edition, where I'm going over all of my favorite tips and tricks to help you, new and old business owners, get back on track and stay ready to attack the new year. And I have been waiting for this video for the whole time. I am so excited and so pumped to share the information and tips that I found out for you all for this video, because I know that starting a business can be scary. And if it's not scary, you might be thinking that it's super expensive. But when I tell you that you can start your small business right now, today, for free, or for at least less than $5 a month, I am not kidding. In this video, I'm going to be going over all of the things that you will need as a small business owner and the platforms and websites that will allow you to do that for free, so you can at least get started making money and eventually upgrade in the future. So we are not wasting any time today, everyone. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so we're going to start off with Mr. Obvious, and that is social media. There is nothing stopping you from grabbing your cell phone, making an Instagram, a Facebook, a TikTok, a Twitter, any form of social media that you can find. There is no cost to get started. If you want to eventually upgrade, obviously you can, and I'll just go ahead and throw that in there as a disclaimer right now. Any of the software or platforms that I recommend and introduce to you now obviously have an upgrade feature that you can upgrade to, because the features that are provided to small business owners is absolutely amazing. However, I don't want you to think that it's necessary right now to get started. And this will help you save so much money in the beginning, because there's nothing worse than investing in something that you've turned out you didn't even need to, or you don't like it and you can't get any of that money back. So social media is the perfect way for you to engage with your audience, share some of your custom ideas or your products, and to keep yourself going. And the best part about social media platforms such as Instagram and TikTok is they allow you to share other links on the outside. So if you have your own YouTube channel and you want people to watch your YouTube videos, you can put your link in a profile or in a bio, and people can immediately see your features right there on Instagram and also see your features when they go to your YouTube channel. Obviously, yes, you can run paid ads in the future, but if you're just getting started, money is scarce and you have to be smart where you put it. So don't worry about running ads. Just stay consistent with your posting and engaging with the people that you find, and you will be A-okay. Next, we're going to talk about websites. When it comes to building a website, a lot of people believe that you have to have the most pretty, luxurious looking website. Not even necessary. All you need is a platform that will allow you to post your images, post your blogs, post what products you might be selling at the time. And these platforms are Wix.com, Weebly, and WordPress. Those are the top 3 website platforms that I have used in the past. And while you may be compromising on a custom domain, you can always upgrade in the future when you start seeing more of a cash flow coming in. But right now, I guarantee you, clients or customers or whoever might be visiting your website is not going to be concerned if whether or not your website is free. They are concerned about the content and the services and the products that you are putting out there. So let's say, for example, you do not trust yourself to design a website, or you visited those that I mentioned before and you're just not ready for that. You can use Linktree. Linktree offers free opportunities for you to link different types of websites. So social medias, you can link your portfolio there, you can link to your YouTube channel, you can link to your Etsy shop. All of those different places that you might have, there are a limited amount of links that you can put in on one side. However, you can add as many links as you want, and you can turn on and off the links that you might be using currently and save the ones that you might want to use later. But it's a perfect feature for you if you aren't interested in running a website, or if you are maybe paying to have someone build it, but you still need people to access the different sources that you have. You can use Linktree. It is phenomenal. I've used it myself and I still use it now, and it has been super helpful for me when it comes to directing my audience to different platforms, but they are still coming to me for that one available source. So to take it up another notch, let's say, for example, you're not interested in building a website and you're also not interested in running multiple different platforms on your link tree. You can have one-stop shop for all things clients and customers and keep a professional look if you use HoneyBook. As you all know, I'm a HoneyBook educator. I am a stan of HoneyBook and I absolutely love their features. There is a promo going on right now if you go down to my description box where you can get HoneyBook access to their features for $1 a month for your first 8 months. And if you've been paying attention and watching my videos, you know that you can get or start seeing some form of income in your first 8 months of running your business. So when the price eventually does go up, you at least saved enough money to be able to pay for those upgraded features and to still keep using HoneyBook for your small business. There is emailing features, templates, contracts, there's even proposals, brochures, anything that you need to help you get on track and to reach out. And you can even create contact forms, and those contact forms you can link out and share with other people, and they will immediately be added as an inquiry to your projects or your pipelines. I'm going to be doing an entirely different tutorial on HoneyBook later on in the series, so please go ahead, check out my description box, and I guarantee you when I go through HoneyBook, you're going to be like, what? It's amazing. I love it. And the fact that they are doing it and giving it away now for $1 a month for 8 months is absolutely insane. Jump in now while you still can, because I guarantee you it's the perfect way to keep track of your clients and keep everything in one spot without having to have so many different software and platforms available. Okay, now we're going to transition just a little bit and talk about videos. If you are motivated by what you see on social media, and especially right here on YouTube, then you already know that when it comes to doing video content, it is a must for reaching out to new people and building your audience. That is why if you are interested, you do not have, listen to me, you do not have to go out and buy a Nikon or a Canon camera right now. You don't even have to go out and buy one of those small Sony digital cameras from Best Buy for $300. You can use your cell phone right now and start recording videos. You can post on TikTok. You can even upload to YouTube. All you need is a light, and if you don't want to buy like a ring light or one of those diva ring lights, all you need is a window. So you record in the morning or in the mid-afternoon when the sun is shining at its brightest, you grab your phone and you can start recording right then and there. Your content and your ideas are worth being put out there. All you have to do is just make it nice when you do it. I am currently using my MacBook that I just recently purchased a couple of years ago, but when I was first putting out my YouTube videos, I was using my cell phone and I was editing and uploading right there on my iMovie, and I was lucky enough to have access to a computer or a desktop from a family member, and I was editing and uploading from there. But if you don't want to do all that, I guarantee you can just use a prop. So this is not sponsored, but you can use a water bottle. Put your phone right up there on the water bottle on a desk or a table and start recording right then and there. And just quick little YouTube shorts or quick TikTok videos are a great way to get started. It's a great way to get your name out there. And again, it doesn't require a lot of hefty editing or a lot of extensive research or even money to invest in equipment. Just use the window and your cell phone and a prop like a water bottle or any other office supplies you can get your hands on, and start recording and start uploading your videos and your content. And let's not forget, in terms of video recording and uploading or sharing, you can use Loom. Loom, for free accounts, offers you at least 25 videos to upload and to share. So let's say, for example, you want to show off your ability for public speaking, or you're interested in sharing some details about what you plan on offering your clients if they choose to sign on with you for a service as a virtual assistant or whatever have you. If you're not interested in doing YouTube, you can have your own Loom workspace that you can eventually upgrade to a business account if you so choose. So don't forget about Loom for those of you who are video enthusiasts. As long as you're sharing high quality your voice sounds good, and there isn't a lot of noise in the background, you're good to go. Now, something else along the umbrella of recording is, let's say you want to meet and your business requires that you do discovery calls or meet with different people on a regular basis, or maybe you're doing interviews so you can eventually start working from home, but you need to meet with people and get your remote job going. All you need to use is Zoom and Google Meet. Zoom is still free. Believe it or not, Zoom had a crazy influx, and it also stayed around long enough for the rest of us to keep using it. A free account with Zoom gives you a limited amount of scheduling, but you get your own personal meeting room, your own personal ID, and you get a limit of 40 minutes per meeting. So you have more than enough time to record or interview with other people or introduce yourself to others. And luckily enough, if you are applying for other jobs and people are using Zoom, they more than likely have been paying for it. So all you need is a login, and that immediately just sets you up for a successful rate right there. And if you want to use Gmail, then you already know that Gmail has Google Meet. Google Meet, again, is free. There's no limit there. You just sign up, make a schedule on your calendar, and boom, you're there, good to go. And speaking of scheduling, if you are someone who, again, requires discovery calls, or you need to have some form of a platform that allows you to schedule with multiple people, then you can use Calendly. Calendly was, again, around during COVID. It's still here today, still kicking butt and allowing everybody with a small business to do what they need to do with no startup or no startup costs. So you can run a certain type of session. You can also have multiple sessions that may not be able to run at the same time. But again, you can have, maybe you can create a certain type of session where instead of it being a 30-minute discovery call or an hour-long maybe audit, you can run maybe about a 35-40-minute session right there on Calendly where people can schedule to meet with you. So again, that is a perfect platform for combining your Zoom or your Google Meet and your Calendly, all that will help you stay together and organized so you can have your videos going back and forth with your client. Now let's talk about graphics. So all of the prettiest images that you see online today more than likely were designed and created right here on a computer. And the best part is that if you are someone who is interested in becoming a social media manager and you would be responsible for creating your own designs or showing your clients that you have done designs in the past, instead of waiting until you get a client, you can create free projects for yourself right there on Canva. I have been a Canva user for the longest time. Canva has been by my side since the beginning of my virtual assistant journey, and I do not see myself leaving Canva anytime soon. The free features that they offer you are absolutely amazing, and I'm not going to go into it too much right now because starting next week, we're going to be going over specific details that a free Canva account can give you right now that you can use to help promote and upscale your business for free. Again, all of the things that I have mentioned so far, I think we're maybe at $1 per month with the HoneyBook promotion if you decide to do that. And that within itself is way more affordable than spending $35 or $49 per month for a whole bunch of different features and softwares that you may not even know if they work for you or not yet. So Canva is perfect for graphic design, making portfolios, adding digital links to show people what your designing process looks like. Absolutely amazing, and I can't wait for next week to show you all what a free Canva account can really do for you. Now, I didn't forget about my artists out there. If you are someone who loves to create and you make handcrafted jewelry, or you're someone who designs maybe large scale fandom items and you don't have the money at this time to run a warehouse or own a storefront, you can upload to Etsy. Etsy is a great way to get started. I myself am a starting creative, and I just recently started running my Etsy shop myself, and all you need is 20 cents to upload a listing. And when the listing, let's say for example, if you run a certain digital product or you're offering something that's quick on demand. It only costs 20 cents to renew and upload. And I know if you have $1, you have 20 cents. So it's amazing to get started. They have beautiful features. They even have tips on how you can upscale and get seen by a lot of other people without having to run ads. So if you are a creative, or if you're an artist, or if you're somebody who is wanting to sell digital products, Etsy is a great place to get started. And I'll even share my favorite YouTubers who helped me get my Etsy shop up and running. Now, everything that I've mentioned so far is going to require you to have some form of an email. And if you want to stay organized, like I was saying in my previous video earlier this week, you want to make sure that your business email is something that has all of the things that you need linked to it. So how do you get that? If your email right now, and let's be honest, we all did it back in middle school, so don't play. If your email right now is ladybug2000 underscore love him so much at yahoo.com, that's not really the most professional email that you can put out there. But let's say, for example, you want to be a virtual assistant and you want to keep it simple and your name is Dawn. You can just say dawnvirtualassisting@gmail.com. Easy to use, quick and fun, and it doesn't cost you anything. Emails have been and more than likely will always be free unless you decide to upgrade to an Outlook workspace, or if you wanted to upgrade to a Google workspace. Those can happen later on. You can create like email forwarding in the future, but right now, just to get started, get access to all the software that I mentioned just now, you just need one cool looking email that doesn't have unnecessary characters and represents your business as a professional standpoint. So stay away from the ladybug at yahoo.com with the asterisks and the numbers and the hearts, and just use something straightforward that explains what your business is and what it does. Now, you have the means of creating, you have the means of uploading, now you need the means of dispersing. There are amazing features that are available for freelancers and startup business owners who are looking for customers and clients, and a few of those websites are Upwork and obviously LinkedIn. LinkedIn does provide you with a paid feature to expand your search and be able to talk to business owners, real life owners of these businesses all the time. But if you don't want to do that, there are great features that you can use as a free LinkedIn user. And also you can upload your portfolio to Upwork for free. You can even show off different pictures and designs that you've made on Fiverr for free. Usually these platforms get their money from when you get the job and there is an hourly contract put in place or a project or a commission put in place, but usually just to post and find people costs you nothing at all. I've even included in the description box below a list of 16 other different websites that you can use to find work right now if you're a freelancer. So there's absolutely no excuse why you should not be able to find someone that would be willing to work with you either for short-term or long-term contracts. And last but not least, I can't stress enough the importance of productivity, as you all already recently saw in one of my previous videos from this series. So if you are interested in staying on track or building a project management tool, or maybe you want to present yourself as a project manager, there are amazing software that can allow you to show off your organization and your productivity skills, and even help keep you on track when it comes to organizing and staying on track with your own tasks. And of course, the first one that I'm going to recommend is Asana. But if you tried Asana after my hundreds of times of talking about it and it's not your thing, there are other platforms such as ClickUp, Monday.com, and Notion that all provide unique, amazing organizational tips and tricks to keep you on track with your tasks that would work brilliantly for you if you happen to want to pursue that lifestyle, or if you're interested in staying on track and you aren't interested in using your phone. But if you are interested in using your phone and you don't want to add any other things to your list, there's nothing wrong with pulling up, especially if you have an iPhone, there's nothing wrong with pulling up your notes and creating a to-do list every single day and keeping track of your tasks that way. As long as you're writing them down and looking at them, it's perfectly okay. So there you have it. I know this turned out to be an extremely lengthy video, but I thought that it would be nothing better and no perfect gift for the new year than to show you that starting your business right now does not have to cost you $100. There's obviously some legal tips and different things that are necessary that I cannot go over because I am not a lawyer. But if you are interested in seeing how to get a business EIN, how to start a business account, all of those details I can link in the description box below. I hope that you all found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up and share it with a business owner who you know could benefit from it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that ding bell notification so you never miss another time that I upload. And as always, I will see you all on the next video. Bye!